Will, Willow, and Jaden. Meet the Smiths, y'all. Alright, now before I get with this breakdown, I want to preface this. My decodings are not for everybody. Meaning, if you don't understand supreme mathematics, then you can't and will not understand what I'm throwing out here. See, our ancestors had taught us that life is a game. And game is all about numbers, right? Like the Matrix code, the green screen of illusion. It's all numbers. Numbers follow us everywhere. Your social security, your driver's license number, your license plate, your VIN, your address. Numbers follow us because we are numbers, which is sacred geometry that decided to manifest itself through these hydrocarbon body, and when it did, it took on the shape of the number 5. You see, the number 5 looks like a child in the fetal position, which is when it's in the womb. This is sacred geometry. That's why we got a song called I Got 5 on It. So if you don't understand supreme mathematics, meaning everything is numbers, everything has a code, and everything is encoded, then my decodings will go over your head. And if and when it does, I want you to step back and think about this. You don't have to comment anything. If you have nothing nice to say, you don't have to say anything at all. You could keep it moving. This type of content is for my woke Wakandan brothers and sisters. So you have will, which is the will of God. Okay, the will of God is the sun. Because when you break down the word will, you get we and El. The word we means we, right, like us, and then El is short for Elohim, which means many gods. Now, if you're familiar with the Bible, particularly the Ezekiel story, they depict as God is a wheel within a wheel, like will. That's why you write a will before you pass away, because you're about to meet will, which is God, the wheel within the wheel. And depending where you're from, people can say wheel or will. So the will of God is low, and the Son of God, which is the will of God, now it's in the house. Now, a lot of people were confused as to why Jaden Smith's head is inside of this castle. Well, when you break down the word castle, you have the word cast L, which means to cast light. If you zoom in into his face, we see what appears to be sun rays coming out of his face. Not just any sun rays, the black sun rays, the black sun. Why? Because the real sun is here, the black sun. That is the real sun, which, if you guys know about the black sun, it is the heartbeat. It is the battery of Earth that's coming back to life. So it's here, it's in the house now. That's why Jaden Smith gives you 34. Now, to the people that have been following me for a while, 34 is what? Graduation. We're graduating. I've been telling you guys this. How many felony counts was Trump found guilty of? 34. 3 plus 4 gives you 7. 7 is the number of spiritual completion, which gives you the Holy Trinity. The Holy Trinity. Coincidentally enough, Will Smith just dropped a video with Big Sean where he starred in the Matrix, which Trinity is a player in the Matrix. The Holy Trinity. When the Holy Trinity is activated, you get what's called plasmoids. That's why they've been talking about the plasmoids that's in the ethers now. That's here. Willow Smith gives you 43, which mirrors 34, showing you that the will was low, now it's in the house. The spiritual world is mirroring the physical world, because we know the melanated goddess is the creator of the spiritual world, because melanin is magic. That's why when you add up 3 plus 4, it gives you 7, spiritual perfection. And when you add up 4 plus 3, it gives you 7, spiritual perfection. So 7 plus 7 gives you 14. Y'all remember what the number 14 gave you? God, blacks, Satan. And remember, the 14th Amendment is only attributed to us. And you see them wearing all black. So you've got 7, 7, 7, which is the Holy Trinity. When you get the Holy Trinity, you get graduation. And when graduation happens, you get the plasmoids. So 7 times 3 gives you 21. And the reason why that's important is because when you look at Will Smith over here, it looks like he's got something on his tux. Let's zoom in. Now, this is what his tux says. His tux says je t'aime, which means I love you in French. Now, the etymology of French means freeman. Like free men that's coming to free the men, the true men. Remember Truman Show, Truman Freeman? Now the reason why that's important is because Je t'aime gives you 21. Remember the 7 times 3? 21 also gives you Saturn. Saturn, because Saturn rules the age of Aquarius, all right? Which is the age of truth. That's why everybody's finding out who we are, even our people. Y'all surprised, huh? also gives you love, because we have to love ourselves. That's why his lapel says je t'aime. Through love, finding ourselves, we will evolve, we will ascend. Y'all see that, right? So this is why Jaden Smith 34 gives you graduation, and Willow, which is the will of God that is low, it's in the house, mirrors with 43, meaning completion. It's here. So the White House is about to turn into a, what they always, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, let's get it. That's why I told you guys Donald Trump is here to dismantle and destroy this illegal governmental system that was enacted here in the first place. All right. Will of God gives you 42. Which, what else gives you 42? Donald John, which is Donald's first and middle name, and even his middle and last name gives you 42. Remember, 42, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy is the answer to the universe. Remember that, right? And Donald John Trump gives you 66, and he is what? The 60th president, which is what? 666, which is carbon, which is melanin. And carbon, hydrocarbon, neuromelanin is what? Is God. That's why he said he was saved by God, and he vows to bring in the golden age. And this is the celebration here. That's why they were in the bathroom stall, because the energy was stalling, but not no more. It's here now. No more stalling. So yes, y'all, the energy is here, and a lot of you guys say y'all can feel it. Now y'all may ask, why does Will Smith give you 30? Because he represents the Holy Trinity. He represents the mother, father, and child energy, which is Isis Ra'el, which is the unification of the mental, the spiritual, and the astral world, right? God's will be done on earth as it is in heaven. This is what's happening. But let me know what you guys think about this video. I do these decodings, y'all. Follow me on my YouTube for more decodings like this. And if you yourself are looking for a personal decoding, let me know. DM me. This is what I do. We all have a code here. What is your code? What are you here to do? But until then, let's continue to get this shift. Peace in. Will.